Welcome back, guys. And the Shadow Party for your patient. This is your sign. Hey, hello, my name is Ute, and this is Alchemy of Knowledge. So, earlier, I was on my tangent, so don't mind me on that one. I was just expressing how I feel. I was just like, you know what? You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. And I'm gonna say it when I feel fucked up. But other than that, we're gonna see what the collective is going through. Okay, guys. Okay, Spirit guys from your grace is good. What does the collective need to know? Or who am I reading for? There is a path that's being revealed to you. It is something that still you're not able to see right now, but it's unfolding, it's unwinding right in front of your face. And it's just like a path where you're in union with, you know, the 3D realm and your higher self, and having that relationship and that bond intertwine itself. Soon enough, you're going to be seeing like, oh, this is why I was seeing all the synchronicities. This is why I kept seeing all the angel numbers. This is why I've been seeing all the tarot readings. This is why things have been unfolding the way that they have. And 633 as I'm saying that, and 111 as I'm saying that as well. There is signs as to why things are unfolding the way that they are. Yeah, Spirit is showing like, and 333 or 33 may be very significant to you. You might be 33 years old. You may be seeing threes all over the place. But Spirit is saying that you are divinely protected and guided. Don't be scared of the synchronicities or signs that you're seeing around. But Spirit is saying that you're healing, you're transcending, you're letting go of a lot of things, and you're allowing yourself to embrace yourself as your true authentic self. You are allowing yourself to express you. You're getting to that point where you're tired of performing, you're tired of acting like things didn't bother you, and you're getting to the point where like, I'm gonna just start saying my shit. Like, fuck who the fuck is around. Like, I'm gonna say what the hell I'm feeling. Why am I gonna pretend that I'm okay, you know, putting up with this shit? Or pretend that, you know, the situation is okay, regardless of what it is. So it's just you starting to be real with yourself, being honest with yourself, and, you know, allow yourself to be set apart from the groups, from the environments, from the people that are around you. You're already at that point where like, I'm already cool with standing out, being different, and I'm not caring what anybody has to say. Like, I already been in this path for way too long to just like, you know, pretend like I'm gonna be conforming. Yeah, and this is just like another part of life, like things like, I hate when this shit happens. I'm like interrupting with my own words. Like, it goes very well in my head. And then whenever I'm like in my cards, I'm like, wait a minute. But this is like an internal dance that's always gonna consistently happen. There's gonna be times where you're gonna feel like you're gonna want to people please and perform, but that's just like, that habit has been so ingrained within yourself, and it's okay that you're gonna be going with the whole back and forth, but as long as you're pulling yourself more forward and forward out into this new reality, into this new self that you're finally evolving to and coming to terms with. Because this new self is like not somebody that you once were. This is somebody that has finally, like, you know, has seen their darkest true itself, and you're okay with accepting the fact that, you know what, it is my time to fucking shine. I am not gonna allow myself to make myself feel small or make myself feel like insecure because the people around me feel inadequate with themselves, or because I'm not doing the things that everybody else is doing. Like, I am the odd one out. And Spirit's like saying like, you have been this person that you're okay with being in the shadows. You're okay being hidden. You're okay with, you know, other people getting credit for the stuff that you do. And it is getting to the point where, like, you know, it is time to embrace yourself and put yourself out there. Let people see you and see you for who you really are, for the things that you actually stand for. And, you know, stop letting all those fears and doubts get in the way of you just showing up into the world. Because there is like this beautiful beauty within you that people are just wanting to see. They're like, oh my God, I've never seen this beautiful human being, but I really want to get to know them. What is it about them that makes me very magnetized to them? For some of you guys, it could be your voice. For others, it could be your looks. And for others, it may be a skill or a talent or a craft that you're very into that people just notice and they're like, oh my God, like I just want to keep listening to them. I just want to be around them. There's something about this person that's so intriguing. And it's like, for other people, like your art, your sense of being, you just existing inspires people. And that's what Spirit is like saying, like, you know, you gotta stop putting that doubt in your mind and you gotta let those voices out. Because those voices are holding you back from finding your soul tribe, from finding the people that are truly meant to be in your life and in your experience. Yeah, because like for quite some time you've been feeling lost, confused, lonely, and it's because like it had to do a lot in regards to your self-care, your routines, your habits, and because you felt like everything was disorganized, like everything felt scattered, like you had no sense of foundation, no sense of self, or you feel like everything was just going to shit, like everything was just crumbling down. But Spirit's like telling you, like, there was a reason why you needed to have that tower moment. There is a reason why that needed to crumble down. And it was because, like, whatever you were doing wasn't serving you. It wasn't, you know, built to the standard or to, like, you know, your authentic self where, like, you can handle it. You can, like, pick it up and actually want to do it. And, you know, enjoy doing it. Because the whole point about life is just being in love with what you're doing. And if you're not loving it, then you're just performing. You're just pretending. And, you know, this had to do with, you know, your routines. Like, you saw people on Instagram, people on TikTok, people on YouTube, you know, showing their day-to-day routines. And you're like, you're here envisioning and wanting that life for yourself. But then whenever you would do it and you apply, like, it would only last you for, like, maybe 2 or 3 days, maybe a week or two, maybe even a month. And then it would just collapse. And it's because you didn't slowly build it up. It wasn't curated to you. It was curated for somebody else. Somebody else curated that. So it's just having to figure out what really actually works for you and what works for others. It's just getting to build that relationship within yourself and loving yourself for who you are. Like being real and honest with you. What do you really need? Yeah, and a lot has to do with, like, you know, you're going through a lot of transformations. You got to let go of the old skin of your, that comfortable, that shyness, that fear, that timid person. Like, you gotta let that go. You gotta let that go. Because it's causing these restrictions and making you feel confined. Like, you know, again, dimming your light down, making yourself feel small, or you making yourself feel small. It doesn't even have to be the people around you. You're just probably making yourself feel small. And this may be in, like, an unconscious, like, you know, pattern or habit of yours because you weren't, you know, what's it called? That is not the word. You weren't encouraged to express yourself or to show up authentically. You weren't encouraged. You weren't celebrated when you were yourself. You were sometimes rejected, ridiculed for just being you. And, you know, Spirit's like saying, like, you know what, fuck that. Time to let that go. Cut the cord. Cut the cord to, like, that old past version of yourself because you're no longer in that energy. You're no longer in that reality. And I'm seeing that, you know, your inner child, and whenever you were a child, like, you were very, like, either athletic, very energetic, full of life. Like, you had so many ideas, so many things you wanted to do as a kid. But, you know, you didn't get to do it. You didn't get to, like, you know, actually get to enjoy what you really wanted to do as a kid. And so Spirit's like, you know, you're an adult now. You got full freedom. Full freedom. You are no longer that child that's, you know, having to listen to, like, whatever anybody has to say or conform to anybody's rules. You are able to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. 8:55, I'm saying this. It is time for you to rise. Yeah, and Spirit's like been saying, like, you've been needing to create this balance within yourself. The sense of self-empowerment, allowing those transformations to actually happen for you. And I'm seeing a lot having to do with aligning yourself with things that actually are for you, authentic to you. And a lot has to do with the repressed emotions. There is emotions that you're still needing to express. Emotions that you're needing to, you know, say out loud. Or even journal it. You know, if you can't even say it out loud, just write it down. Or go have a friend to talk about it. Because I'm seeing, like, you expressing your emotions, expressing how you've been feeling, or even thinking is going to help you heal, as well as reflect like as to why you're having these kind of thoughts, why are you feeling this way, why are you repeating these habits and patterns, and as to why, you know, like you've been in this loop for quite some time. It's going to help you. It's going to also bring revelations, because then you're going to be able to hear somebody else's perspective, or you're going to like write it down and then realize like, oh my God, why have I been thinking like this? Yeah, because like this whole thing and the whole purpose of this is just coming back to yourself, coming back to your roots, coming to, you know, your anchored self, your true expression, that person that you were always meant to be, that person that has so many blessings, so many divine things coming their way, that person that has like that inspiration, that fire within them, that just wants to be, you know, out there, that wants to have fun, that wants to just explore the world and enjoy, you know, everything. That childlike person that just doesn't take things so seriously. The person that just, you know, feels safe in their own skin and feels proud to be who they are and isn't afraid of whoever the fuck stands in their way. That person that no matter how many people try to knock you down, you won't fall. And even if you do fall, you're gonna just rise higher and higher. I'm seeing that you've been through so much, especially last year, and you're just having that come up. It may be a slow come up because it takes time, but you're having that come up. 11:22 as I'm saying that. New beginnings are coming your way, guys. Having like you reconnecting and building that relationship with Source, like this, like you guys are gonna be best friends, like you and Source and the Divine. And I'm seeing for some of you guys, you need to talk to like your ancestors. Like maybe a grandparent or something like that has to do big with you. Like you may have like a passed away grandparent that you're very close with, and they've been trying to like, you know, contact you, talk to you, send you signs. And for some of you guys, like your godparent or somebody from your family has been protecting you all along through your journey as you've been going through these turbulent times. Yeah, there's been a few signs that they've been sending, and they've been 644 as I'm saying this. Like there is signs. Somebody's here and they're protecting you. They're giving you the synchronicities for a reason. So, take as you wish, guys. But I am, you know, I'm glad that I'm able to give out this message and, you know, give y'all some clarity as to what's going on within you, as well as like the collective as well. What else? Yeah, and this is just, again, coming back to yourself, being true to you, true to what you stand for, true to the way that you want to dress, think, talk, live your life. It's just being honest with yourself. And this is a lot having to do with being honest with yourself and just letting go of like those fears of being rejected. Because again, the right people are just going to accept you for who you are. They're not going to, you know, be scared about it. They're just going to love you even more because you're being you. Let's see, one more card. You're still grieving the old version of yourself. And it's been affecting you a lot. And you've also been grieving a lot of people that you have to let go of. And I'm seeing like your heart chakra being a little bit blocked. You're feeling tension in your chest because of all these changes and things that you've been going through. There's just some things that you're still clinging on to that you just need to let go of. And I'm seeing a lot having to do with resentment. Either things that people done to you, things people said to you, regardless of the matter, like this is kind of creating this isolation period for you. You're feeling alone, lonely. The Spirit is going to bring in like this enlightenment. There's going to be an epiphany or a download that's just going to be like, this is why it needed to happen. This is why we put you through this. This is why you needed to learn from this. This is why we're giving you discernment. This is why we're giving you wisdom. Because you need to learn this. Because your journey is going to require you to learn this stuff. So you have the discernment. Because not everybody has the best interest in you. Not everybody sees the vision that you have within you. Some people want to just keep you dimmed down. Because that's where they see themselves out. Because they ain't think further out into the picture. But we're not doing that. We're seeing a way and further out into the picture to where we want to head to. So fuck whatever they have to fucking say and think. Worry about what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. And that is it, guys. That is the message. If it resonates, it resonates. And if it doesn't, leave it at the window. Do not force it, guys. All right? Have a great rest of your night. Bye, guys.